Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Gio from Switchrpg.com. Today we are continuing our Gray Garrison quest here. I did do the Mythic quest, Mythic Path level ups, and I'm just going to kind of go over them. I'll go over them in kind of order here, Elspeth being I guess the most important. So with her I went with kinetic overcharge. So you can use your mythic powers to fuel kineticist abilities. Gather power. Ability now reduce the burn cost of the kineticist blast by 1 additional burn point. I think that'll be helpful. Also have a bit of fun. Mythic characters that draw their power from chaos gain an ability to create 3 illusory copies of themselves. Those copies last for 1 minute per mythic rank and act like the mirror image spell, protecting the characters from attacks. Those characters can use this ability 3 times a day. And on the second mythic rank of this, we get a circumstance bonus on skill checks. So that is hers. She can't cast spells. Back. Whoops. Went too far back. So now we'll move over to Camellia. So with these guys, I mean, some people might be familiar with this. You only get one choice here. Like, you've learned a spell to increase the number of spells you can cast per day. So after that, we can get improved abundant casting. But for now, we can cast 4 more spells per day of first, second, and third ranks each. So, pretty cool. Same thing with him. With her, I'm going to start using fire more, I think. So this is basically gonna make sure that there's no reduced damage on this. So yeah, I think this will. I'm gonna start, like I said, using fire more with her. With Sela, what I've done is I've gained. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you gain a bonus equal to the mythic rank, which would be 1. So I get a +1 bonus on attack and damage. And then we have Dayrun. I have boundless healing. Your healing no longer affected by common limitations. So basically, it's casted like I got the reach spell, which I think is a medium range. So I don't, like, if I need a touch spell, I can basically use it as a range, which is kind of helpful. I don't need to spend a lot of movement, that sort of stuff. So that's all that in a nutshell. I think what we got to do now is we got to help our orc friend. I think, why don't we heal up?
I welcome your company.
Nope. Where is it? Don't I have a channel right here. Let's heal everybody. Not terrible. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has anything we want. Can't believe she got away with the dwarf. I also took off with Elspeth, the main character here. I took off the dagger, so now I'm not 2-weapon fighting. Oh, look at this. Fast travel.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. Have you considered mixing this little shindig, Beth?
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabras. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and she deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendef.
If you want to heap more praise on me, don't hold back.
Now that's how you celebrate your achievements.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabras. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Now, speaking of the Great Garrison, there was a door there that was kind of locked behind this quest. Like, you needed to complete this quest in order to go through it. I might have to go back there.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable. While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomedae herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, breathe on this for me. For good luck.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomedae herself?
Well, a couple perhaps. Iomedae's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really should not.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials, but I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our heroine to breathe on them for good luck.
Jeez.
So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
I'm not moving.
As you can see, yes, I am here.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored heroine here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all of your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canabras will enjoy themselves today, and my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you join?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new heroine all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We're here celebrating while the demons might be planning their next campaign.
Oh, I do not doubt that, even for a moment. But we will not give them another chance to catch us off our guard. It is time to turn back the tide.
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Discari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canabras' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Keonan and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
He's not going to leave the party, is he?
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now, allow me to devote some time to the heroine of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you the chance to celebrate. But all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big, big plans for all of you. Especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer. So I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the heroine of Canabris.
The fires of Canabris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Wait, what? Where am I going? We're fighting. Is the queen gonna join our party? That'd be cool. I should be reading this. Pride, because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Galfrey of Mendev, declared this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. Is me? The hero of Canabris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade, your leader from now unto victory or death. Now time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. Go away. Yeah, the troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters. Okay. I gotta figure out where everything is. You have the item purposeful knife in your inventory, which is significant better than the item. Okay. Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect your encampment. Okay. Let's go. There's Horgus. What's happening here? Oh, you're leaving? Ah, there you are. You dashing troublemaker, you. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end. Very soon, you will depart on your crusade, where you'll scrape by on horrible rations, struggle vainly to fall asleep amidst the snoring soldiers, be rudely awoken by the freezing cold, and have to look upon the dour faces of self-righteous prigs before you finally perish in the maw of some demon. I have a journey ahead of me. I've just rented a sailboat in the south. I've also hired an excellent chef and a host of other entertainments. Well, to each their own, I suppose. You know, I am genuinely sad to see you go. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me. I cannot switch off my venom gland on a whim, you see, but you intrigue me. If only we could have spent a little more time together, but of course, not under these conditions. Let the Crusaders and the demons have at each other. With any luck, they'll take this entire sanctimonious spectacle down with them. Alright, I'll be blunt, you don't intrigue me. Not in the way you obviously had in mind. You know, I would like it if you stayed. You intrigue me too. If you feel you don't belong here, go, but I'd like to see you again someday in the future. How about this one for now? Alas, life is full of disappointments. I must reject your offer. In any case, I intend to wait until the army departs. I do love a good send-off, especially when it is I who is staying and someone else who is heading off to meet a dreary and hopeless end. Sometimes it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume I shall be your most precious memory on this most disgusting and exhausting road to the pointless slaughter of battle. Or, if not most precious memory, then at least the most stirring. Well, what the heck? I just leveled him up and stuff. Well, I got other ones to level up, but alright. So what's this? I can't just like, oh, got horses, recruit, crusader. What are these people's? One dog. What is this? Oh, it's a summoned elemental. I don't even know if I need to be where I'm going right now. Oh. We have something. Oh, we must have a ton of stuff to sell. Nope, not going up that way. It was kind of interesting to find something like that. That means there's got to be more secrets. It might be that way.
This way.
Nope. Alright. I feel like I'm just roaming around right now. Who are you? Let me look through your stuff. Happy to serve you. I just stole your stuff. You got it. Any more? Oh, there is. Nothing really for me.
Trail me.
All right, let's figure out what we're supposed to do here. All right, so this is examine the campsite. Maybe we got to go in these things here. There's a lot of unnecessary items. We're gonna take it all. That sucks that we're losing him. Because I kind of like him. There's a storyteller. Allow me to congratulate you on your victory and acquiring mythical powers capable of casting down the strongest of demons. Oh, I got the page you were looking for, the Grey Garrison. Oh, look at that. I see, myself. Young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, I have found the key to my past. Finally, I found out what my own mind has been hiding from me. Thank you, Elspeth. Please allow me to... Please follow me to my story. Okay. They are leaving. The people of Keonan faced the coming earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers. All of them hurry to the gate of Sovirian. Looking around fearfully, a clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Golarion. I am ashamed, and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover, in case you change your mind. With a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watch the gate of Sovirian stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds. In case you change your mind, he hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my way to Sovirian. That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear. Your mentor is a mage? Yes, I am an archmage, and this title is well deserved. I have acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic, but curiosity has always pushed me toward new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. What is this Sovirian stone? A magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator, our great gate to other worlds. It breathes power. It dreams eternity. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent many hundreds of years in Keonan. I have always admired the way my kinfolk cared for the forest. That was our home. But the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Golarion. All of its places, all of its forms it manifests in. I traveled widely and then came home and told my kinfolk about the travels. But they weren't interested. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. But they weren't interested. They only cared about Keonan. Their lack of desire to hear about the wider world makes me sad and angry. What happened next? Earthfall happened at night. I am standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of Keonan, and I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to a huge rock rushing down on my world, and then a blow. Vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Golarion and up the vaults of the sky. Crunching bones, blood from burst vessels, filling my eyes with darkness, drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Golarion. Never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come round, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind, but no. Little by little, I begin to see the stone wall. I am alive, but why is it so dark? The answer is quick. The smell of ash everywhere. The great burnt sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Aslant. Great clouds of ash covering the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clenched my teeth and stand up to watch Earth fall proudly. Like the last Archmage of Kionen should, will my world really perish like this? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I am still alive, and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness, not run from it in a blind panic like my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher. But what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I am but one Archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. What was that tower you mentioned? It's my retreat to the north of Kionen, my home away from home, my observatory. From its top, I watched the stars, and when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here in the northern wastelands, I found the highest mountain and built a tower on top of it. On clear days, I could see the mist over the lake of mists and veils in the east. That's how high it was. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. It is merciless. I do not simply destroy life. It kills an era, ending the greatness of Galarian civilizations. They will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. The elf suddenly winces and is silent for a few moments as he calms his heavy breathing. Forgive me. I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before it, most likely because I played the main role in it. It is so strange to see myself feel the emotions tearing me up inside. Those that I felt a long time ago and not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with ancient elven writings on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past. And we will find out how my story ended, and perhaps even why I forgot. Alright, thank you. Thank you for helping me remember them. Yeah, let's talk about your past. Let's go. Ninio, what's up? Alright, you got nothing. What's in here? Hopefully more stuff we can grab. Oh. Loot. Un-ID'd. I take it. So I do actually remember getting something with writing on it. Earthbreaker. That seems... It just says Earthbreaker on it. It's not even that great. I'm gonna leave it. I mean, I don't know if I should grab it. Wait, what was this? No. This. Alright, let's do some more exploring. That's the main tent.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
Where can I sell stuff? That's what I really want to know. Something's hiding here. I know it. Alright, nothing's hiding there. I knew it. Alright, so we found 2 tents. What else? Look at this main one here.
What's in wait for me there?
Just recruits. Just recruits. Oh, we got one here. A chapel tent.
This way.
Okay. It's a chapel tent. Makes sense. Alright, there's that one.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Field medic. Just a healer here. You got anything in here? It's just her?
Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards.
Just a bunch of books everywhere, huh? We'll take them all. We're gonna sell them all. Then they'll accuse him of stealing things. Alright, that was the chapel.
Trail me.
Find the location of the recruits. The group of soldiers is talking loudly, laughing joyfully, and passing around a flask. So picture this: my sword is by the fire. There are 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes, wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. No mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. You can't sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. So what did you do? What did I do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know. So they all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword, and they spot me, so I jump over the fire wearing nothing but my mail shirt, and I grab my sword and yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, Inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming, I jump to attack them, and they fight back, but I fought them off somehow. But ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. That's some story. Hey, stop. Stop going. Leave some for us. We've only just set off and you're already drinking? And with the queen in the camp? Stop this at once. Yeah, take a sip. Commander, are you sure this is the right way to train your soldiers? Never mind. It's your business. That's right. It is my business.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Anything else? Was that just an opportunity for me to perform a chaotic action? Man, she is laughing like crazy. Ooh. What is this? Oh. Okay, alright. I think I've already been in here, yep. Alright, let's go to the main tent.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Where is it? Commander's tent. Hello.
Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards.
I'm going through your stuff. Oh, wait. Is this my stuff? Yeah, that's your stuff, Gio. What are you doing? Oh, I actually got something, right? I did get something. No. Loot. Dang, that's a lot of gold. Gold powder. Is this all one thing? It looks like it is. The queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply. Commander, she quickly gets to the point. I am satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the Worldwound. Oh, Dresden is the lost. Okay. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was stolen when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I am sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Social Vanek. One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you, the Honorable Leoder, whom everyone calls Hawkblade. I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience. Alright, we need to go talk to him. Hi, listen! Oh, is this Navi? What is this? Hi, listen. It's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We're going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in the library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it. I'm glad to help I'm glad to help our cause. Well, I don't. Okay. I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further. You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight's Commander. People now. Oh, you're the Knight's Commander people. Oh, Knight Commander's people now. Her trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too. Alright. Let's see here. You know, I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Canaris. In a vision, I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow, he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven. Lariel? I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the Worldwound grew, and Dresden fell into enemy hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel, even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again? When we met at Defender's Heart, I never imagined you'd make me commander of the new crusade. Some actions may be deemed bold or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I'm willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. people spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. What forces are at my disposal? Everyone we saw today at the parade, first among them, the Eagle Watch, remained a powerful force thanks to Irbeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits. So yes, we kind of went over those. Alright. No more further questions. Yeah, did you know that they're in there? I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstones in Canabras, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. But it is for us to serve the goddess, after all, not to question her works. Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the wardstone in Canabras, and you were able to save this gift of Iomede. It was a deed worthy of a Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Alright, the task is clear. Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend. It should be rather enjoyable. What is it? Count. There you are. You received my instruction? I did, though I do not have the time to read the thing before I was dragged. I did not have the time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart. No matter, I trust that you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, Elsbeth has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive posts of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor P-word without portfolio. Congratulations, Count. Darren's cool expression wavers, but he seems not to be fully cognizant of what's happening. That, or he's holding himself tightly in check. It is a great honor, I suppose. What a wonderful gesture, Your Majesty. I imagine our dear Count would have been inconsolable if you hadn't given. Yes. I knew you would approve, Commander. I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Canabras has put my mind at ease. So you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the Commander may remove you from your post, but I trust that you will dutifully fulfill her orders and make a good showing. Nice, he's back. Especially since word of your appointment, Count will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here. The Count offers a bow, either as a sign of respect or in order to hide his flushed face. Only the barest quaver can be heard in his voice. Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have showed me. Then let's get going. May Iomede help us. Nice. Alright, Alright, we got everybody here. Now it's a freaking party. So tell me straight, how'd that brawl at the Great Garrison end? I heard the rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, you know, to listen. You've no idea what cobblers... You have no idea what cobblers the Crusaders say about you. Some say that Iomedae came to you and appointed you her herald. Others say that you died and an honest-to-God's angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still others say it was just an explosion at an alchemist lab. And I'm the one spreading the rumors about your powers. I wish. But you know, you really changed since the Great Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you've become kinda... more charismatic. More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous. Commander, you're dangerous, Commander. And by Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies and not us. Or to yourself. Alright, you watch yourself. Alright, looks like we did level up. We will not do this right now. This will end today's episode. Yes, please get rid of that.
Else we miss all the fun.
Alright, I just want to make sure it
Shall we move?
didn't level. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.